So, 2025 is about over. And I listened to a lot of music, both like you can see on YouTube and outside of YouTube. I think this has been a really good year. Personally, yeah, there's been a lot of shit, like a lot, but outside of that, I think there's been a lot of really good music to come out of 2025. Right? I love music. I feel like y'all get that. Especially if you've seen my videos before. I make covers, I react, I talk about it extensively. Music is one of my favorite things, if not my favorite thing. Right? And this year, right, I use Apple, so I checked my Apple replay because I'm not using Spotify. I don't get Wrapped. I checked my Apple replay, and I found out that honestly, my top genre was rap music, right? I love rap music. I think it's a really versatile, like, style of music that I feel like people have been shitting on, especially a lot more recently with how lackluster the mainstream has been. But all in all, I love rap music, as you can tell from my canvas of Kendrick Lamar right here. How you doing, man? What That's great. Well, with this, right, I want to give y'all my 100% unsolicited opinions on rap music. And what better way than to give you my 10 favorite rap albums from the year. And before we get to that, right, here's a little montage of, you know, the state of rap from 2025.
Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mans keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls let it tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch man, please use caution. Cold like 0 degrees, I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for war, man, forget my peace. You take the west, I'll take on the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mans keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls let it tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch man, please use caution. Beg, please get on your knees, came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the. Big shoes, check out the crease. Blow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step out the cleats. When the whole place scream, gotta get out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mans keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls let it tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch man, please use caution. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, mans keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize, let it tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch man, please use caution.
If that doesn't get you hyped up, I really don't know what will. Again, 2025 has been, I think, really good for rap. Maybe not in the mainstream, 100%, but there's been a lot of really good rap projects that have dropped in 2025. And here are some honorable mentions before we get to the real top 10.
With my headphones in, I hear, so okay, let me paint you a picture. By the nigga that came out of nowhere, from a family that never had shit. Don't say they'll give me a blade, hold up,
artists that are in my honorable mentions, because a lot of them are very like underground artists outside of like Yeet, really. Like, what? We had Leod, we had Osama-san, we had fucking like Destin Laurel, like really, really good underground artists. Like both in production, not the 100% in the writing, but like the vibes are there, and it's great party music. Honestly, really good albums, and I also want to thank my friends for getting me like, really tapped into that underground scene of rap. Anyways, let's actually get started, right, with my top 10 rap albums of 2025. To get us started, let's go to number 10.
I got a blanket with me in the riding. I'll make it so my niggas never dying.
At number 10, we have Magic Alive by McKinley Dixon. McKinley Dixon, I found out about him really, like, very recently. Like, he's kind of like a last minute add onto this list, because I just found out about this album. Really good. Like, it takes jazz rap to, I think, another level. I love jazz rap, right? I think To Pimp a Butterfly is a fantastic album that fits in that, like, jazz rap era. A Tribe Called Quest, literally, like, it's all so good. It's also well thought out, well written, well produced, right? And I feel like McKinley Dixon takes that style and just fucking runs with it. It's fantastic. The writing, fantastic. The production, fantastic. This is my introduction to him as an artist, and I'm really happy that I got introduced to him, right? I can't wait to hear more from him. I can't wait for him to also, like, really, really blow up. I think he very much deserves it. Anyways, let's get on to number 9.
When I get to snapping like doo-wop, really got the juice like Tupac.
Number 9 is Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator. I know in very recently, there's been a large hate train towards Tyler, the Creator, just like how there's been a large hate train towards Kendrick and a large hate train towards Doechii. I never understand these, really, because I feel like all three of these artists make fantastic music, even if they don't always drop gems, you know? Right? Like, I wasn't expecting a Flower Boy or a Chromacopia or an Igor from Don't Tap the Glass. Don't Tap the Glass is a fucking dance album, right? And it tells you from the start that it's a dance album. It's a fucking banger of a dance album at that. There are some issues here and there with some of the mixing. I feel like there's too much high pass on it, and like the beats don't hit as hard as some of his other work. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a very fun album. Like, it's very sex forward, like songs like Sugar on My Tongue, but it's just fun. It's a fun album, and I feel like we've gotten so used to Tyler, the Creator, making these really, like, thought-provoking and, like, almost semi-relatable albums, right? About love, about loss, about, like, being yourself, that we forgot that his roots was him being a kid, fucking around and having fun, even if the music back then was not as good as the music, now. I don't know. Never understood the hate that this album garnered. I think it very much deserves its alternative album Grammy nomination, very much. And yeah, fantastic album. Now, let's get to number 8.
Bitch, it's the party.
Wait for the impact.
At number 8, we have America's Next Top Party by Party of 2. I have been following Swim and Jada Grace for a fat minute now. Before their Party of 2, when they were group therapy in 2023, I was mature for my age, but I was still a child, was my top album. Funk Fest was my top song. I love these two. I think they are phenomenal together, right? Do I think that there was a drop in quality? No, not at all, actually. If anything, I feel like there was a bump up in quality because with TJ leaving, right, now it's only 2 of them, that means they have to add more work onto themselves. And I feel like they were really able to do that. The rapping is fantastic. Swim actually showing off some singing on this really good, because we don't usually get that from Swim. Jada Grace sounds fantastic. I mean, I'm not surprised. Fantastic singer, right? But her rapping is also really good. Is very well written, very well put together. Like, a lot of different, like, inspirations. It's great. I highly recommend this album. I'm really upset that I didn't get to see them perform at Flogna. I would have loved that. But again, fantastic album. Please, check it out. America's Next Top Party. Party of 2. Anyways, here's number 7.
I'll tell my mama that her son made it. I haven't seen him, so our son dead. Her prodigal son.
At number 7, we have Ego Trip by John Michelle and Anthony James. I feel like this rapper-producer combo is very much giving Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist. It is a fantastic rap album. I've been hearing a lot about this album on TikTok. It garnered a lot of popularity there, and I heard that it was like really popular on that website, Album of the Year. Like, fantastic album. I finally got to listen to it. Wow. John Michelle rapping on this, he sounds so hungry, he sounds so alive, right? And I feel like that's missing in a lot of rap. And honestly, in a lot of like this style, in like boom bap, right? And a lot of like that old school like style of rapping, that hunger in a lot of these artists is gone. This album shows that you can still be hungry, you can still put out fucking bangers, and then have fun at the end of the day with songs like Preacher, right? Featuring Colin. Colin, fantastic on this, right? Then there's Anthony James on the production. Insane. He did crazy work on this, and I honestly can't wait to see more of him in the production space, right? Again, fantastic album. I'm really happy that a lot of these albums I listened to last minute, I'm really happy that I listened to them. Anyways, now let's get to number 6.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about no industry beef. Ain't nobody give a
At number 6, we have God Does Like Ugly by JID, who I actually had the privilege of seeing in concert in Charlotte, perform with Young Nudie.
Shit, damn, they say you fall down. Everybody fall down. Bring the drum down. Anxious, anxious. Bang the banger. Tell them bitches stop playing.
Fantastic concert, by the way. But the album, equally as fantastic. I feel like people put this album down because it wasn't another Forever Story, right? Forever Story is a fantastic album, but I wasn't expecting another Forever Story, or another DiCaprio 2, or another Never Story, or whatever. I was expecting something outside of that, and I got something outside of that, right? JID still has that really stuttery flow. He still has that great writing. I think his beat selection on this was a bit better than in some of the stuff in the Forever Story. Fan-fucking-tastic album. Like, genuinely. I don't know what it was. Like, again, really hungry. This is, like, he's hungry on this one. He wants to be the best. And he proves that he can be. Rapping alongside artists like Clips, right? Pusha T and Malice, insane. His feature with Baby Kia, honestly, one, really funny that he got him on that, but it was just really good. And then we have songs like Jeezy, right? Wholeheartedly with Black and Ty Dolla $ign. Like, he was really diving into different styles. Like songs like Skate, bro. I don't know what JID was on in this album, but I hope he gets back on it because it's just more quality. It was just fantastic, and I would love to listen to something like this again. This year, JID was my top artist. Like, fantastic artist, fantastic album. I really have nothing more to say. Now, let's get to my top 5.
This the way God planned it. Ho, you can't stand it. We don't die. We multiply like rabbits.
At number 5, we have Alfredo 2 by Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist, who I mentioned earlier when I was talking about Ego Trip, right? Freddie Gibbs and The Alchemist come back together for another really good, really vibey rap album. I think this shit got snubbed by Grammy nominations. I feel like it should have at least been nominated for, like, Best Rap Performance with Shangri-La, right? Or with 1995. A fantastic album. Freddie Gibbs is just, he's rapping his ass off, really. Like, he's, like, going all out on it, right? He has a little bit of a lazier voice on it, right? Doesn't sound super hungry, but it's a fucking vibe. It's fun. It's a really good listen, honestly. And I don't know, I just absolutely love it. It's a great album to listen to when I go on runs. And again, his writing on it was absolutely phenomenal. I just really have nothing else to say other than it should have been nominated for something, right? I don't know. I want more nominations. I feel like Freddie Gibbs should have gotten something out of this album because he very much deserved it, and I can tell that he very much wanted it to. Anyways, on to number 4. At number 4, we have Revenge Seekers by Jane Remover. I know what you're gonna say, right? This shit was ass. I don't know how you listened to this. I am a Jane Remover glazer. I will always be a Jane Remover glazer. I've been fucking with Jane Remover since like 2020. Frailty is one of my favorite albums. Same with Census Designated. But Jane Remover going full into like this underground, like heavy trap scene. Fuck yeah. Oh, yes. I feel like Jane Remover is very much a jack of all trades when it comes to their production style. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and it will never really not be bad. Right? I don't know, with songs like JR, Twice Removed, right? Psycho Boost with Danny Brown. Like, fantastic production. Like, I wasn't expecting anything crazy in the writing like I would with JID or Freddie Gibbs or Clips. But it was a fun album. Like, this is an album that I really fucking work out to. Like, I get turned the fuck up listening to this album. I think best underground rap album of the year. You can fucking fight me. I don't care. But that was my number 4. It's fantastic. I think more people need to listen to this album. And just listen to Jane Remover in general. Jane has been doing crazy shit since the 2010s. Right? Please, check out Jane Remover. Anyways, let's get to my top 3.
Finna be out, I thought I told you geek down, trouble follow me around.
At number 3, we have Live, Laugh, Love by Earl Sweatshirt. Earl Sweatshirt's an artist that I've kind of recently been getting into. I wasn't always a really big fan of him. I wouldn't say I'm a really big fan of him still, but I think that Live, Laugh, Love really had something that I didn't really get from a lot of his other projects. Like, I don't know. The conductor, again, cooked on the production. Very, like, lazy, very laid back, very chill. It's a very chill rap album, right? And honestly, it's I want to say from his other stuff that I listened to from him, very much his happiest he sound, if that's possible. But I don't know, this was a good album. Songs like Infatuation, I love that album. Like, love that song. That's one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite from the album. I really don't have much to say about this one. It was just a nice, chill vibe, right? And that's really what I wanted from an album named Live, Laugh, Love. Anyways, let's get to number 2.
Shape up and get them squares about your circle. And all these niggas bosses stand, tell me.
At number 2, we have Stardust by Danny Brown. Danny Brown has 2020s has been like crazy for Danny Brown, right? Like his solo album in 2023, that the JPEG Mafia thing that he did in 2022. Then they had the deluxe of Scaring the Hoes that came out this year, and then there's this album, Stardust. This, like, if you're going to come into this album as a huge hip hop head or a huge Danny Brown fan, this is not another atrocity exhibition. This is Danny Brown doing some weird hyperpop shit. He literally acquired every weird internet artist that you could have. You have Quedeca on this album. You have Jane Remover on this album. You have Isbroki on this album. You have Frost Children on this album. We have 2 tracks with underscores, right? Fentanyl, fantastic. I love the choices that he made on this album, right? Copycats and Baby, I think underscores nails it on the production, nails it on the feature, right? I think the songs with Quedeca, again, nails it on the feature. Isbroki had a fucking blast on this album. Fentanyl had a fucking blast on this album. 8485, you can tell that Danny Brown was just having fun. And with what he's gone through, especially with his battle with addiction, that's all I could really ask for, you know? All of his albums are genuinely a pretty fun, listen, from the production, his rapping. People don't like his voice, but I like his voice. I mean, fuck it, I'm a Kendrick fan. I don't mind different voices, right? Kendrick, 3 Stags, Danny Brown. Love their voices. But the production on this, I feel lifted this album to where it was, right? I would expect a lot of Danny Brown's writing to be what it was on this album, but I feel the hyperpop artists on this really lifted the production. And then even on songs that didn't have features, like Starburst, which was his first single for the album, absolutely fantastic. He was just fucking spitting, really. And I don't know, just fantastic album. More people need to listen to it. And if you don't like it, good for you. You're missing out, personally, I feel. Anyways, now let's get to my number 1 album of the year.
POV kilos in my back, take Amtrak.
Alright, so my favorite rap album of the year is Let God Sort 'Em Out by Clips. Who would have fucking guessed, honestly? It's just a really good rap album, and Clips coming back after 16 years? Yeah, no. I would expect the album to be really fucking good, right? And then, having Pharrell on the production on this? Come on. They were, excuse me, they were just asking for a banger album, let's be real. From start to finish, there's really no skips. Honestly, there's no bad features on the album. It's just a really thought-provoking, very well put album with songs like So Be It, which was again first single. You have POV with Tyler the Creator, The Birds Don't Fly, the Chains and Whips. You have such a large selection of songs that you can listen to outside of the album, and it still fucking hits. That's the thing. It's a fantastic rap album from beginning to end, right? Pusha T and Malice fucking killed it. I don't know what else to say. It's genuinely just such a well thought out album, right? Y'all can say what y'all want about it because the fucking beef with him and Travis Scott, whatever. Jack Boys 2 wasn't good anyways. But I'm really happy that we got something good from, in quotes, the mainstream, when a lot of the mainstream rap hasn't really been there this year. But yeah, short video, I know. But those are really my top 10s for my rap albums. I'll be dropping more later on for more of my superlative shit. But thank y'all for watching. If y'all liked the video, please hit the like button, please subscribe, share it with other people. And yeah, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Thank y'all for listening to me yap about music.